The industry for synthetic pre-workouts and specialized probiotics is built on isolating specific chemical triggers to improve human performance. A banana contains these same triggers, potassium, GABA, and specific fibers, delivered in a single bioavailable package. Many nutritional perspectives categorize the fruit as a source of quick sugar or basic carbohydrates for a midday energy boost. Research into its chemical composition reveals high concentrations of bioactive compounds that influence systemic health. We will examine how these components manage blood pressure, fertilize the gut microbiome, increase physical wattage, and regulate the immune response. Beyond its caloric value, the banana's chemical profile reaches across the cardiovascular, digestive, and nervous systems. This influence begins with the cardiovascular system's reaction to the fruit's mineral payload. A single serving delivers up to 430 milligrams of potassium into the bloodstream. This influx activates cellular pumps that push excess sodium out of cells, causing surrounding blood vessels to widen and relax. Simultaneously, GABA binds to specific receptors on the cell wall. This stabilizes the tissue, lowering mental tension and stabilizing mood. In a randomized trial of 78 subjects, 4 weeks of daily banana intake resulted in a measurable reduction in systolic blood pressure. Those managing hypertension find higher nutrient density in bananas grown at high altitudes, where the slower cultivation cycle increases the concentration of these key compounds. The fruit acts as a natural intervention for both physical cardiovascular pressure and the mental stress response. Further down the digestive tract, the focus shifts to complex carbohydrates that remain intact during the initial stages of digestion. Compounds called fructooligosaccharides are capable of surviving stomach acid and reaching the large intestine. There, they act as prebiotics, feeding bifidobacteria, doubling the population of these beneficial strains while ignoring harmful bacteria. This growth produces lactic acid, acidifying the gut. This pH shift stimulates the rhythmic contractions required for healthy digestion. A regulated gut environment provides the foundation for systemic immune support, including the body's reaction to external allergens. Clinical data from the University of Tsukuba indicates that banana polyphenols help regulate immune cells, suppressing the sneezing and irritation associated with cedar pollen allergies. These immune-regulating properties increase as the fruit matures. Waiting for brown sugar spots to appear correlates with higher levels of white blood cell activation. Maintaining the gut biome with targeted prebiotics establishes a more resilient and regulated immune response. These internal chemical shifts eventually support the mechanical output of the muscular and nervous systems. Energy delivery occurs in 4 distinct stages, driven by a matrix of fructose, glucose, sucrose, and starch. Clinical exercise data shows that eating 2 bananas 3 hours before activity results in a higher wattage output and lower perceived exertion than other carbohydrate sources. During intense exertion, the potassium content prevents the drop in blood minerals that typically leads to muscle cramps, outperforming starch sources like rice or bread. For cognitive support, the amino acid tryptophan works with vitamin B6 to synthesize serotonin, which helps maintain mood and focus during physical tasks. This energy release supports mechanical muscle output while simultaneously maintaining the chemical balance of the brain. This support system scales across the life cycle, from a primary solid food for infants to a source of folate and magnesium during pregnancy. Long-term epidemiological data also suggest a link between high banana intake and a 72% reduction in the risks associated with colorectal and kidney cancers. The protocol for these benefits involves using potassium and GABA for the heart, prebiotics for gut regularity, and staggered carbohydrates for physical performance. To apply this, choose high-altitude varieties, wait for the appearance of sugar spots, and time consumption 3 hours before heavy exertion. These compounds offer a scientifically validated method for systemic health, available without a prescription.